As Prime Minister Justin Trudeau heads to China today, Canada's former top spy raising concerns about a potential free trade pact between the countries. CTV Question Period host Evan Solomon has that.
With the Prime Minister on his way to China to try to increase trade, Canada's former Defence Minister has a warning. In an interview with CTV's Question Period, Peter MacKay says the benefits of increased trade with China must be measured against the real dangers of state-sponsored espionage.
They are heavily involved, heavily engaged in espionage. There isn't a day goes by that our Canadian government departments, our banking system, even our critical infrastructure are not in some way or another being probed and examined, if not hacked. And that has to be a major, major concern in this country.
Fears of state-sponsored cyber attacks and industrial spying from China were dealt with back in June when Canada and China signed an agreement that neither country would secretly target each other to steal industrial or government secrets. But that pact was not enough to alleviate concerns from Canada's former national security advisor and the former head of Canada's spy agency CSIS Director Richard Fadden, who told CTV's Question Period that Canada's trade agenda is very different from China's.
We have to go in with our eyes open, but realizing that their mindset is entirely different than ours. We go in free trade negotiations with the objective of facilitating the private sector. Right. They're going in with the objective of facilitating the Chinese state meeting its objectives.
The government has not confirmed whether they will announce the beginning of free trade talks with China on this trip, but the Minister of International Trade tells CTV that he's well aware of these security issues with China, but this will not stop the Prime Minister from trying to increase trade with that country. Evan Solomon, CTV News, Ottawa.